Got a merino wool t-shirt on, lightweight one. My Alpine Stars Bionic V2. And then I've got my Climb to Car jacket on. I also I got some strains in my tendons and my forearms, so I wear some sleeves over my forearms to help reduce the stress. It's really helpful on, you'll see, on other roads, more off-roads, right? I gotta chill. Those of you that are new, practice. Let's build these skills up. Work those fundamentals. I've got some fundamental training this year. In June, actually, I'm going to West 38 Moto School. It's a place here in Colorado. And I actually got the level 1 training. I may be more advanced than level 1, but you know what? You can always use work on your clutch controls. So I'm taking that. It's also a camp out, so I'll get to test my camp gear. Although I may test it earlier than this. There's a place around here that I'm gonna go camping. Yeah, a place where I crashed actually. I'm gonna go conquer that guy again and camp out there, test out my gear. So I'm just engine braking here. I got my clutch covered, and I got my brake covered, and elbows out here on the downhills. But I found with the Tenere, at least 2024, I can't speak to others, the engine braking in second gear works really well on a downhill. So I don't think it's bad for the bike, and if it is, yeah, well, such is life. It works, so I'm going to do it. But I haven't hit any huge downhills yet. We'll see. The corners are a little bit better here, so I'm shifting my weight in the outside peg. Maybe you see that I shifted my weight. Now you can keep your weight on those tires. And you throw the butt cheek over the seat to shift your weight. And I may have taken that a little too fast, so I'm going to slow down on this one. Shift. And you can, do a little counter steering. There. See, I just kind of counter steered slowly around that corner. I did some power sliding yesterday on my, believe it or not, trail bike, CRF 250F. That was pretty fun. Alright, this guy. Hardcore. Hey. It's not something that I would want to do. I've got a mountain bike, but I don't know, man. My knees just get rough. They're getting better. I've been I had one day last season and I took my Tenere out, and I didn't crash, but I dropped it 6 times, 7 times. It was something ridiculous. And this bad boy is heavy. So I was like, this is crazy. That was 5. So if I was no problem in that corner, it is heavy, right? I think it's 452 plus your gear, and it's just tiring to lift it up. So anyway, I alter my workouts. I have been focusing on deadlifts and some different types of workouts to really focus on how to lift this bike up. And as a pleasant surprise, or as a secondary outcome of that, my knees feel better. So that's such a win. But you get used to the bike, used to the weight, and then stay in shape, right? You can stay in shape. It's not that hard. Get yourself ready to pick up that bike. And frankly, if you can't pick up your bike riding alone, then you need to ride with people, or you need a smaller bike. That's just a reality of life. So We're already down to 2. Crazy. Not a problem. This one's a little tight, so I'm shifted my butt. There we go. Kind of slid through that. I did some counter steering through that. Pretty cool. This is freaking great, man. I wish you guys were here. Although I get a distraction factor when I ride with other people and I get stressed out, so I tend to ride alone. I don't really want to be a lone wolf, but unfortunately I just get some anxiety that I'm working on. And I just ride alone. If I'm riding alone, I just focus. Although I'm talking to you guys, so whatever, we'll see. Maybe I'll crash. Such is life. I'm riding my ride within my skill set. I'm trying to level up. Here's another corner. The hiker's kicking ass, taking names over there, huh? Freaking beautiful, man. Didn't see any wildlife today, but didn't think I would. It's lots of hikers out there, lots of people driving, biking, so animals are smart. Stay away from people. They're like locusts. Keep safe. This is a tight one here, so I'm slowing it down a bit. I almost fixated on that rock. I don't know if you saw that. That was crazy. I need to work on not fixating. Look at that beautiful lake. It's probably or lake stream. They call them rivers here. They're not. That's like a creek, man. If you live in New York, you're like, that's a creek, you know. So I really gotta work on these boots. I just got my boot caught in the foot peg, so this is my first time wearing them. I'll get used to them. They feel okay. I'm getting better. Just gotta practice shifting. I don't shift that much. You know, shift to get up to speed. Once I'm at speed, stay there. Shift to get down to speed. But I found the Tenere for most of the roads that I'm doing, it's like between 20 and 30 is where I really want to be, and that's, I think it's like second to third gear. I really, I think it could just be second, but I sometimes pop it up to third just to get a little rip. I'm not really sure exactly what gear I should be or what the RPM should be. So it's still new. I've only got, I think I've got 1,200, 1,500 miles on this bike, so it's new. So I'm not really revving it too high. Like right now I'm at 4,000 RPMs. It feels a little high. You could probably go higher, I'm sure. Leave a note in the comments. I'm very open to suggestions, you know. Shredding this right now. Absolute shredding. Oh man, I've got that dead cat fur on my mic. It just moved over like right into my mouth. That is not good. I pushed it down. Let's see, I have to get used to that. So yesterday I had a big beard. Today I took two inches off of it. 3 maybe. Oh, a lot. I got like more of a corporate beard now. My wife loves it, but I don't. But the thing is that my beard, when I was trying to buckle this this helmet, it kept getting caught in the beard. And I'm using a clamp-on mic, which is a DJI Action Moto clamp that you can kind of maneuver between helmets. I learned that from Chase on Two Wheels, but I'm using that, and it kept getting caught in my beard. And then I was just having I had some issues yesterday. My clutch was giving me issues, and then my son couldn't. He's new to riding. He was struggling getting started, and it was just not a great day. So I kept getting caught in my beard, so I just shaved it off this morning. I still have a beard, but it's not what it was. I'll let it grow. Maybe I'll just do a year between seasons, so go from now until next April and shave it off. Not all the way. Still got a corporate beard. This is freaking great riding right now. I'm loving this. Loving this. I got some things to do, so I'm gonna head home not do any more riding today. Shift your butt. Relax the chassis. That's what Adam Riemann likes to say. There's some YouTubers that have really inspired me. And I might say this on another video, and if I do, then forgive me. But I'll just go down top to bottom. First dork in the road. That guy just seems... He's such a good dude. And he's like such a good rider. And he just goes out there and gets it. And, you know, he's humble. I think he's more humble than I'm going to be. You know, he's always kind of downplaying his skill sets, but he gets out there and rips. And he can take some terrain. It's just really good. And, you know, his content is accessible. So it really helped me get into it. I was such a noob, and I'm like, wow, this guy's just great. And then seeing some of his BDRs, just beautiful stuff. Whoa, this is like washboarded out. Second, guy that I learned some real good skills from that have been so helpful. I didn't really demonstrate it out here today because it wasn't really any need. But Adam Riemann, I hope I'm pronouncing your name right, Adam. He's out of Australia, Motology Films. So good. I think he was a Dakar racer, but he just does some great films, and he's really good at training. Like there's one thing he teaches. He teaches counter steering and power sliding, relaxing that chassis, which is nice. He also teaches becoming weightless. And frankly, it's really helpful in Colorado because if you're going over like a boulder field or a lot of rocks and the bike's going to be bouncing, you want to kind of bounce up, get up, push down, and kind of like get your weight off the bike, kind of within it. I can't really show you right now, but in a bended position, and it just lets the bike come to you. And then the bike is just kind of moving and flowing over those obstacles and those rocks, and you're not feeling it. And I've been able to take stuff that maybe someone of my skill level shouldn't be able to take, but I did it on this bad boy. The Tenere is not even on the dirt bike. It's just like ridiculous. Take whatever you want. I don't know. It's freaky. But on the Tenere, you know, you got to be a little bit more careful. Another guy. Another guy that I don't really watch a lot of his content, and I'm going to start watching it, but I did get his training series. Chris Birch, he's a buddy of Adam Riemann, and he's out of New Zealand. And he has a Say No to Slow training series. He's got a dirt bike series and an adventure bike series. I got both because I'm just going to do both. But he's great. And another guy, I watch a couple other guys, but another guy I really, really enjoy this kid. He's younger. I'm old, right? I'm going to be 50 this year. He's younger. I think he's in his early 20s. But Mad Jack Media. And he rides so well. So good, so well, whatever, so good. And his cinematography, that's how you say it? Yeah, cinematography is excellent. And it's just like, he rides a Husky, I think 501 FES, something like that. Man, it makes me want to get one. It just looks like so much fun. But I'm going to let this Tenere roll for a bit. Maybe think about the KTM 390 Enduro R for something lighter. But the gas tank on that is not big, so we'll see. We'll see how it goes as I get older.